Yeah, that I did. I was just telling Dr. Hawkins that 13 years ago when he and I sat down together, after I had a conversation with Coach Riddle on accepting the job and getting his approval, much like you do when you're going to marry a man's daughter. But I remember that conversation very well with Coach Riddle. I go a long ways back with Coach Riddle. He was a big part of my life and my coaching career in many, many different ways. But when I was a young coach, and not just me, all young coaches, he was always there as a mentor with encouraging words, words of wisdom and experience about being a coach, what that means, the character and all you want to display in all the situations and circumstances you're put in. So my respect for Coach Riddle is at the top of the respect meter. My love and admiration for him as a man first and as a baseball coach is I don't even know how to describe it in any other way than to say it's at the top of the meter. So to take the job at Troy University in a program that a man of his caliber had so many successes at, I was telling Dr. Hawkins, when we sat down and talked about this, my only focus was trying to win the first game. And here we are 13 years later on a day like today that I can hardly describe. But I certainly do appreciate the fans, my family, my friends here today, and most importantly, Coach Riddle's family. I think they know that what my admiration was for Coach Riddle, and to be here today and representing Troy University just means the world to me, means the world to our family. Troy University has been such a big part of all of that. As you know, my son got an opportunity to play in the programs, now coaching in the program. And you just can't write a script like this. Mark Smart beside my side for 13 seasons, who played on 2 national championships teams here for Coach Riddle, is in the Troy Baseball Hall of Fame, going to be taking over the program. It just doesn't get any better, and I really appreciate everybody associated with the athletic department, the university, that helped us see this day finally get here.
There was one piece of advice that he's given to you in the past. Could you possibly say one thing?
From Coach Riddle, you're never as good as you think you are, and you're never as bad as you think you are. And why that piece of advice is so important, because baseball is a roller coaster game for players individually, teams collectively, coaching staffs. There are so many ups and downs. You can be the hero one day and the GOAT the next, and you need to stay on especially as a coach, stay level and on the same plane, because your players are younger and their emotions are going to go all over the map. So somebody's got to, sail the ship, keep the train on the tracks, and that's what he meant by that statement.
From your experience, what piece of advice would you give to the next person in your position?
Well, I had a long conversation on another program earlier, and we got into retirement. So that's not really the advice that I would give at that time, but I would say stay true to who you are. Make sure your players understand that you care about them. Always have a passion for what you coach and teach, and be fair to everybody that's involved, either directly, the players, support staff, reporters, journalists, umpires, which is very difficult at times. But just be fair to all and respect the game, number one. And if you can pull those things off, you'll have a chance to have a great career.
All right. You've been a part of some pretty cool moments. What's this day like, being able to witness and be part of it?
Wonderful day for Troy. Great day for me personally. I had the great opportunity to play for Coach Riddle back in my playing days, and I've worked side by side with Coach Pierce for 13 years, so it's an emotional day for me. I knew both men very well, and really happy that Coach Pierce was able to set this record, because I know how much it would have meant to Coach Riddle, because he thought the world of Coach Pierce. So it's a great day for all of us.
You've been here for all 435.
Yes, correct.
So you also have 435 wins here.
What is that?
Well, it's a team effort. Coach Pierce will be the first to say that. He gives credit everywhere. He never takes credit. He deserves all the credit. He's a great coach, better person, does a great job with our players and our team. So I'm proud to be a part of it, and my role was a part of that process, but we've had other great coaches here. We've had so many great players through the years, and today's win was a special win for all the players that have been here the last 13 years.
You're up next. What have you learned from these two guys?
Well, all I know is from these two. I learned baseball when I was young through Coach Riddle, and I've learned how to deal with certain situations the last number of years with Coach Pierce. And I know my work's going to be cut out for me to follow Coach Pierce, and I'll work hard every day to try to do that. But he's given me a great blueprint, and I will work tirelessly to do the job best to fill this program, keep it going in the right direction.